Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back to another art stream. So today we're going to be working on another 3 emotes, and you'll see a familiar face up on the screen because we're going to be doing some more BuBubbi emotes. We finished the base set of 6, and in my off time I did work and rework the membership badges. They were a little bit awkward because they were so small. Getting them to be as personalized as I'd like them to be, and with it being obvious what they are and what we're trying to achieve, turned out to be a little bit more difficult than maybe first intended. But I believe we have at least 5 emotes up on his channel active currently, because he has earned enough members in the time that it has been live. So he's going to be adding in that 6th one not long from now, I'm sure of it. So we better get working on these next 3 so that he's got a buffer to add on as he sees fit. Taken some time off to do Animal Crossing and what have you, which I know some of you have appreciated. A little bit of a change of pace because I was churning out these art streams for a little while there, and I decided to switch it up. So we're gonna work from the base, which is fine, and we've got, instead of doing red line for these, I've actually got like a solid black outline, which was because the initial thought for these options was gonna be more along the lines of, how do I put it? We weren't fully aware of, well, we were and weren't. It was contested as to how many emotes you could have on the membership scheme. So making a decision on whether these would be emotes for that scheme was gonna be put up to a vote, I thought, but apparently we're just doing all of them, so that's fine. So I'm gonna work from the bottom up on these. So I've got a thinky boy down here, and I'm just gonna come in and put in some main groups behind my head over here. For main points, we're gonna have Thought Bubble is gonna be one for sure. What other one? We've got some peepers on this. And we've got this arm. And those are our like main points on this. I hadn't actually drawn a mouth on this one. I know I did on the coffee one. Did I on... Yeah, I've got one on Facebook. This might be our only emote without a mouth. I didn't think about that. Interesting. We'll see how that one turns out. We might end up adding a mouth in anyway. I'm actually gonna move the black line up, and I'm gonna make it a little bit see-through to make our life easier, because it's a little bit thicker than I'd probably usually go for. So let's start us off somewhere easy. I'm gonna come in this arm layer, and we actually did some sneaky little edits for some of our what's the word I'm looking for? Some of our previous ones. Struggling today, struggling with the English, but yeah, we did some sneaky little edits, but they're not too dissimilar from the way they were before. So let's come in at this arm. I can close that up. I don't need all of that information. I'm gonna grab myself a circle. Ooh. Do I want this on 10? No, I do not. Let's go half. Let's maneuver that a little bit. I mean, we pretty much got spot on size-wise. There's our outline. Let's grab some of this and come in, give her a colour. And I'm gonna be lazy and not actually colour it in myself. So there is a hand. Hand has come into existence. Have I grabbed the wrong colour for this? Maybe? It's possible. I did. Interesting. Whoops. That's okay. That'll do. Yeah, that's much better. I was gonna say, I was so confused for a moment there. I was like, why is this outline not looking the way that it should? Okay, and now that we have the right colour, let's make us some lines for this arm. And obviously anything over here is going to be blended back. But for now, we're just doing some outlines. I don't like how far this comes out, so let's give that one another go. I had not even thought about the fact that this line might give me a bit of trouble. There we go. That's better. We can colour underneath that one also. make sure I'm on the right layer before I start doing that. Otherwise, we are going to have some undoing to do. Okay, now I need to go and grab this line here. In fact, I tell you what I want to do. I want to separate these two lines. There we go. The two arm lines are on separate layers. Let me hide this because I'm seeing some mess from my palette. Now I want to go and grab that outline from the beard. So I'm going to come into my base color, into my beard, go in the outline, and I'm just going to come and lasso a chunk of that outline out. So let's grab everything from around here. I'm going to copy and paste it. I'm going to drag that piece all the way up into here. Excuse. Sir? How did do this? I don't know what went on there. That was different. Let's try this again, maneuvering this. Or not. It just doesn't wanna go where I want it. There we go. Great. Now we can move this up to where it's supposed to be. Though I don't know why it shifted in the first place. Somewhere around there. Yep. I can come in and erase this part here. And maybe even taper off this end just so I don't have any rough edges. I'm gonna come in and clean up any mess that I might have made as well. Okay, we have an arm, a bare arm, but still an arm. I think Thought Bubble is going to make a big difference to this one, and I think it's going to be fairly easy to do, although because I know some people do in fact use YouTube light mode, it means we can't just do white. So this may be an interesting outline endeavor, because then where do we go for the outline? We're not doing just white. So if I make a layer and call it white, as I always do when I'm gonna use white. And these don't have to be perfect. I'm just colouring in what lines I've already put down. Just something to do while I'm thinking, and to take a look at what it'll look like lineless, basically. That was a bit of a wobble there. I mean, lineless doesn't look terrible, but herein lies the problem. If somebody's on light mode, that's completely gone. He just looks like a zombie come and took a chomp. Let's go back to my grey. We could go for a grey outline. We could go for a light blue as well, is also an option. So let's see what we think about this on the dots for a start. So are we on 5? We are on 5. I don't know whether I'm going to want it on 5, because this is going to be pretty thick. Okay. So I got a nice blue, which I don't hate, but I am going to look at a grey option. Grey, and then I should probably go white background. And scroll all the way out to check for some visibility. I think blue is decidedly more visible. Yeah, I think we go for blue. So let's grab this back. And I'm gonna leave that part of the bubble for now. I'm gonna change my background back to grey, because working white on white is the epitome of the struggle bus. Let's unhide this. Now, question is, do we come in and do these manually? And get some correction? Or not? Let's shuffle this down a little so we've got some more space. And we can fix any colouring error that's been made by me shuffling that in a minute. Let's try that one again. No, don't like that one. Gonna be going over the same line over and over. Oh, incoming phone call. When somebody texts you free and you don't reply, so they call you anyway. Oh dear. People. Let me just reply to this no. It's gonna feel very short for them, but you know, it is what it is. Should have waited for a reply. Okay, let's continue. I'm waiting for the shiitake mushrooms. Sorry. Okay. Keep working our way around. All around town. This one's not popping the way I'm expecting it to. But sometimes that just be how it be. Something a little more like that. Nope. I can tell before I've even finished that one that that's going to be a hard pass from me. Maybe let's join it this way instead. Yeah, that's a bit better. Hey, good look at that. Not happy with it following that line. Okay. I'm actually gonna delete everything I just did. And I'm gonna come in and manually redraw this bubble. So let's come in and erase all of this white for a second. Like, I don't hate the little dots. They are where they should be. And we've got this space for a bubble. That's leaving a shadow when it should be on erase 100%. What's going on here? This application and some of the things it does sometimes, honestly. It's like, no, you wanted to leave like the tiniest shadow of what was just here, right? Erase 100% was a mistake, no? Silly, silly. Okay, let's try that again. So do we turn on the back line for this? Do we need the back line for this? Maybe just for positioning's sake. I do kind of want a join. Like let's sketch something in. Maybe not in that shade of blue. Let's come up in here. I do kind of want a join near this bubble so it like nestles in. Okay. Whoa, that's not gonna quite work like that. Trying to avoid touching the very, very top. I don't really want to have to shuffle the whole thing around just to save it. But I don't know, we might have to for this one. Maybe. We'll see. That's going to be two of roughly the same height. Then I want to bring it back down again here so that we're not having like 3 of these bumps up on the same level. Maybe this will be a better bubble. I do want to shift it slightly though. Like, oh, that dropped down slightly when I X'd off of it. Not what I wanted. There. Let's try that as an option. I'm gonna come back and grab this again. Come back into my ink pen and we'll try this. Or in fact, we could do... I suppose it's possible we could do circles and just maneuver them around and join them together. Is also a possibility. Wait a minute, let's try. I'm not going to cut it directly in half, something more like this. And we can duplicate that and maneuver them around and do it that way instead. And the pupper upstairs is unhappy. Okay. Now the question is, are we getting somewhere with this? Or is this another thing I'm just going to undo? And the reality is probably just another thing that I'm going to undo, but it's worth a shot. Slowly getting there. Yep. And this is the top. Wait a minute, why have they gotten... Okay. There's a deep issue with this. Because they've gotten more and more distorted as I've duplicated them and they shouldn't. Okay, let's duplicate all of them from the main layer then. That's not what I'm doing. I'm like a goober. Okay, let's try this again. Wow, this is not going to plan. That is pretty safe to say at this point. Here's me thinking, oh, I may have found an easier way to do this. And then the world went, you think? Guess again. Okay, we might end up with it shuffled slightly over. That's fine. It should still do the job. Honestly, the thoughts in my brain right now are irking me. Which sounds like an odd thing to say, but I don't know if anybody else gets that, where like sometimes a random thought will pop in your brain. I'm like, gosh darn, do you have to be so intrusive? Okay. Let's see what we can do about cleaning up some of these corners now. Didn't do this side on this one. This is not making it as easy as I had hoped for. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I don't think I like this. Started off good. I don't know. It's just... giving me a heckin' struggle. it's not too bad. It's just some of them. Not all of them. Let's not tar them all with the same brush. So let's take this one. And I'm gonna stretch it. Oh no, wrong one. Wrong one. The middle one. Stretch it. And see whether that makes things a little bit more agreeable. That's better on that side. On this side, however, it's a mess. That's a bit better. Just knock the end off of that one. Where's this one? Ah, that's the OG, the original. So there. See what happened with this. So it's this one. It's a little bit pointy on this end. Okay, we have a bubble. And I'm gonna join these all together so that I can maneuver it. Because I think I actually want to maybe rotate it slightly. Okay, let's hide these. Get this at an angle that I'm happy with it. That's gonna be the main part because this is the main bubble. And that's flipped it upside down, which is not what I wanted. Okay. And positioning. Let's take a look at this one positioning wise as well. Okay, so now I can get away with going all the way over here. And that does change our little baubles. So maybe we do go off of the red one for positioning. And that's like touching the top. Let's go down a little. Okay. I'm gonna delete the white layer for a second. I will re-add it. But until then, let's maneuver some bubbles. Let's go something around that size. I'm not happy with that, with the positioning of that second bubble. Something more lit, like there. Yeah. So, I'm gonna rename this one white. All of my coloring's gonna go on that one. I'm gonna go and grab myself white. This was more problematic than I had originally hoped for. So there's our 2 dots. Give our thought bubble an outline. And fill that in. Okay. Let's grab a grey. I want to go blue-grey though. We're already on the blues. Might as well. And that's going to be for our dots in here, which I want to be solid. So let's pop a 10 in here. Whoa. Okay, now we have 3 dots. 3 grey dots to maneuver around how we see fit. I suppose the best way to ensure that these are going to be even would be to drag out the ruler. Set it to 0 And pop it on the bottom line. So 2 of them are in line with each other. This one, however, is not. Oh, the ruler doesn't stay. That's going to make things decidedly more difficult. A little bit further. Those are roughly in line. I don't know if they're equal distance from each other, but honestly, I don't think that matters as much as them just being in line. Could even shrink it down a bit. Yeah, okay. We have a thought bubble. We got some eyes to do. And I'm kind of tempted to go into our other open eye and steal them and just change the pupils so that they're not heart. Or is that cheating? Wait a minute. Let me hide this one for a second. And in fact, let's close this one. So we've got some open eyes here, which I think we could patch up. Do we have anywhere else closed? These eyes are open. I think what we do is steal an outline at the very least. So let's duplicate this for a start. And come and try and put them in here, if it'll let me. Okay. I think I'm gonna... No. We're not gonna do that. Slide shock. Let's open this, and I'm actually just gonna grab that colour. In fact, is that colour on my... Is it on my palette? It should be. Yeah. Yeah. So I just need to grab this one. Because this is this. Yes. Okay. So it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's not going to be as difficult. I have indeed done some of the legwork up until this point. Which is okay. It means I can hide this and carry on with what I was doing. This is going to be our white. Oh, I've got this as invisible still. Well done me. Brain clearly putting in some work today. Hi, Alice. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I did tell her she was gonna overtake me in a big way when she was at like 100, and she was like, no, 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 I don't know what you're talking about. That will never happen. And then exactly that happened. Too crazy over there. How crazy we talking? I gotta go and take a sneaky peek. 115 watching right now. So she must have been raided by somebody. By, I don't know, Pat, I guess. Happy Saturday. Kato, but Kato's still live on, well, she's showing us still live on mine. I'm confusion. Yeah, Kato's still live. I don't know what's happening. Why am I looking at this? Yeah, the thing is, the funny thing is that, in fact, you know what? I'm not going to pass comment on this. I'm not. Because it's a wonderful thing. It's a lovely thing. But it's got nothing to do with me. So I'm just going to leave it as is. Although, I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. Throwing me off my rhythm now, Alice. I was in art mind and now I am not. Oh dear. Yeah, some just take forever, honestly. It's one of those. It's okay. It's just one of those things. I've absolutely forgotten about the fact that I have a coffee here. My stomach is growling and it's literally gone dark in the time that I've been sat here and my curtains are open, so my neighbours can just see me sat at the only bright thing in my house. It's wonderful. Absolutely how you should definitely not be looking at your screens in the pitch black. It's only 4:30 and it's like pretty dang dark. Okay, let's put the base back on. Oh, not the outline, base colour, please. There we go. Oh, I can do this. Have you seen this, Alice? Hopefully it works. It should work. There we go. Consider yourself bunked. Okay, let's put some irises in this. Eee, why with a fish? Excuse you. Such a kid. I really need to learn to grow up. Yeah, it was on here the last stream, but I forgot to mention it. I did like bonk and hug some ones that you can direct at people. Like the hug is just a basic one. And then the bonk one will randomize what you get bonked with like a few things. I think there's also like such and such has bonked such a person with a high five to the face. Just, you know, I woke up and chose violence that day, clearly. Okay. Yeah, and it also tells you how many hugs have been given. You can see that I tested it at least twice. I want bigger eyes than that. That seems about right. I'm gonna colour in underneath. Join those together. Now, which way do we want him to be looking? It's going to be up towards the bubble or away from the bubble is the question right now. We don't want tiny eyes. No, no tiny eyes. No Velma tiny eyes. Velma's eyes are like cursed, honestly. Just a little bit cursed. I want to move this one slightly. Because when your character does the thinking pose, they look away from the bubble. When I did the black line for this, I did looking towards the bubble. Options, options, options. Always terrible at options. We truly are pondering, and I literally have my hand on my chin right now as well, just to make it a little more extra. I'm gonna take a hot second to close my curtains because as much as my neighbours might also like to watch, they can go and find it on YouTube if they really want to watch. So, 1 hot second. I also discovered while I was doing that it is a nice cool 15 degrees in my apartment, and that is why I am cold. Me sat here in my gym jams in like outside temperatures. just wow. Nice. Okay, let's bring this scale back down a bit and grab this nice dark colour we've got here that we got from the edits that were done to the original 6. Yeah, here's the thing, like, I can feel myself, like, struggling to maintain any warmth. I was like, what's going on? Why are fingies purple? The heating should have ticked on. It's supposed to do that automatically, but clearly it did not do that today. Hi, Abram. Let's duplicate that and drag one over to the other side. Let's see what we can do about entering this one. Do we do the same as we did with the other thing? Okay, this one needs moving up. But only by like a touch. Okay. We're gonna call that one good. I mean, here's the thing, like, because I have like nerve problems, although I'm cold and my body is reacting like it's cold, like obviously like the change in colour, and might occasionally feel a twitch or a shake because I have a tremor anyways. It's hard to know like one shake from another. Like if I'm cold and I'm shaking because my body's shaking, like I don't know the difference. I don't necessarily look at my hands the entire time I'm drawing to notice that they've changed the colour, and I don't really feel the cold in the same way either. So it's a bit problematic. That's why the heating is supposed to come on automatically to keep the place the same temperature at all times apart from when I'm asleep. Because I literally can't feel it, and I will just, you know, casually freeze myself. Which is fine for somebody, maybe. Definitely not. But no, not for me. Somebody might be into that though. I don't recommend it. 9 out of 10 Sarahs don't recommend freezing yourself. I don't know what that 10th Sarah is doing, but probably freezing right now. That's what she's doing. I don't know if I'm gonna get all 3 of these done today. Okay. We got ourselves a lucky boy. Let's hide this one. I'm gonna do pop a save as. I'm gonna do that one and do it again to save a PNG of this one. I think. And that will cancel. It helps if I hide the background if I'm doing a PNG, doesn't it? That might help. Okay, at least I caught myself on that one. There are a few times where I've saved a PNG and I've gone to use it for something. I'm like, what? Why no clear? Hello? Okay, we got a thinky boy. Do we want to give thinky boy a mouse? Let's steal that colour and just come in with a little wobble somewhere. Almost punched my coffee over. That's why I don't have it like right up on the desk. No, I don't think we do. Because there's no amount of like furrowed mouth that's going to make any difference to that. For me personally anyway. The thing is, there are so many things that need fixing where I am at the moment that I've just come to the realization that where I live is not suitable for me. like it might be suitable for somebody, although I think honestly it's really not the way it is at the moment, because I've got like broken window seals, which means that the heat will leave this apartment so quick, with all of the heaters, the radiators being under the windows, and then the majority, if not all of the seals on those windows are broken. The heat just leaves. It retains absolutely no heat. So the heat basically has to stay on all the time to make any difference. I spend most of my time in like a million layers, can't move, and then because it's heavy and is restrictive, like it hurts my joints. It's just a whole thing. That, and when you've got like arthritis and similar things, they tell you to stay warm because I don't know, it's just better for you. I don't know whether it's like I don't know what it is. I have a really distant family member that has really bad joint problems as well, and they actually were advised, you know, if you're going to go on holiday every year, it might as well be go on holiday for the winter so that your joints never get cold and you won't suffer as anywhere near as much. So they literally go on holiday every winter, which is a nice thought. But I also don't have the money for that. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Which is probably why it's taken me so long to do these emotes, if I'm honest. Because my joints are crying. Deeply and profoundly crying. Okay, let's see what we've got in this one. So we've got arm. We got a mouth in this one, which is going to need a group. What do we call this? Like, I'm gonna call it star drop. And I am gonna put one in that just says I. And beans as I'm already on this colour, let's go straight in with that eye. Get way ahead of this. And we can just bang out that eye nice and easy. Maybe even this little eye boo. We can call that good for now. Let's come into Star Drop and see how we feel about this. So this is going to be a grey for this dotted line type situation. But I'm thinking a blue grey. Let's go and grab a nice blue grey. And come in with some straight lines. And these might be a little thick boy. Maybe they just need better spacing. And we could just do one big line and erase the parts we don't want. So we want flat top. We can leave a rounded bottom, that's fine. Let's go 1, 2. And there's 3, 4. And we can come in with a more rounded line off of that one. Ooh, that didn't go quite how I had intended. Okay, that's not terrible. I do want it to be a straight line. I don't know, it doesn't feel like there's an ideal way to divide this up, if I'm honest. Something like this. And then on top of that, there'll be a star. Now for the star, I don't want to go grey. Where do I want to go with this though? That is the question. Also, let's put this outline up here somewhere so it's actually useful. Okay. Maybe we stay in this colour range. Let's not go too bright. Let's go mid-range. And we can come in and do a rough idea of a start. Actually, should we do... Animal Crossing star fragment? Maybe? I don't know. That might not work. Plus then the different colour would be for a different star sign, and that might get a little bit odd. Okay, let's just draw a star and see how we feel about it. Which I'm terrible at drawing stars. Actually, let's gonna do it like this to begin with. And then we can do some smoother lines in between. Okay. and see what we've got. Ah, not terrible. I've done a lot worse. Definitely done a lot worse. And we're not looking for it to be perfect anyway. But let's move it slightly so there's a gap between it and that line. Okay. We've got star drop. This is a very odd looking image. Definitely looks like he's been hit on the head though, which I suppose is part of the idea. We can work on the arm. Did I add a new outline colour to this mess? It appears not. Maybe we go mouth next, just because at least I have the colour for these, and then I'll go and grab the outline colour for the arm in a second. So let's go right up in here. I want, ooh, thin boy outline for these. That the corrective power of these tools knows no bounds, and it definitely doesn't decide, no, that squiggly line looks absolutely perfect to me, more often than you'd like. Nope, that squiggle is not good. Hello? It does work. Maybe if we do it all as one. Let's start it here and see what it does. It still didn't try and correct it. Hello? There's something going on with this. Well, that snaps. Why doesn't anything else? Honestly. Okay then. If we're doing it like that, let's... Stop! But why am I like this? I freaked myself out because I was like, oh my god, I just deleted all of that. I did not. I definitely did not. Let's do this. I will allow this line to exist. And then our next line would be, I hope that dot is on this layer. Oh no, it must be on my black line. That's okay, I guess. Messy dots on my black layer. Oh dear. How dare I? Let's grab some colour. Excuse me. Can we I don't know where my head is at right now, honestly. Wait. There's that. Let me hide this. I don't need that to do this. I know where I'm going wrong today. I'm not working smarter, I'm working harder, which is not how we want to go about this. Why work on one side when you can work on both at the same time? Okay, now I need my moustache topper. Let's not unhide it, that was concerning. Go into mouse. I'm gonna... No, let's not go duplicate. We should have learned our lesson from that. Let's go into base color. Into beard, into moustache, and duplicate this. And drag that outline into the mouth area above what I've just done. Oh, and it disappears. Good grief. Let's try that again. There we go. All good? Yes. All good. And we can do clean up. There we go. On top of this colour, we can go for our other pink. Let's bring back this. How much tongue did we reckon we wanted on this? Considerable amount, like majority. Okay. Let's we can clean this up like this. Doing both sides at the same time. We can actually get maybe all 3 of these done today. If not, I might do the 3rd one in my own time, maybe. But we'll see. All depends on how I'm feeling, obviously. So we got an arm to do. So I'm gonna grab the outline from here, because apparently my palette isn't complete. In fact, no, let's not do it that way. Let's go into hype, and I'm gonna steal this because this is what I want, let's be honest. And then I'm gonna go and put this on my palette. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to look at which one's actually this. Okay, so we do have one of that. And then our base skin tone is... So why have I got a whole extra colour on here that I'm not using? I hate myself. Honestly, sometimes. Ridiculous. Oh, I'm on both sides. Silly me. This is how it always ends up so messy on these layers. In fact, no, I don't need that on for what I'm doing next. So I need this one, and then this can go away for a bit. Because all of the other colours that I need are already on the page. Let's bring this back and put a circle on here. Oh, I'm on eraser, which is not what I want. Okay. We have a circle. I would also like some lines for said arm, so let's come off of here and draw myself some lines. Hey, let's... Okay. Go skin tone. I'm gonna click off of this. Do myself a circle. And fill her in. I'm also gonna hide the base colour so that I can actually see if I got it all, which I definitely didn't. Am I not clicked on it? I am. Ah, some of this is from the black line. Okay. That's fine. That's fair. Okay. We have some colour underneath here to do as well. We can fill that one in. Hide this one for a second. And unhide the base colour. Okay, there is indeed an arm here. I'm not entirely sure whether I like these lines. I think it's mostly this one. Let's get rid of that one. Come back into this colour and see what we can do. Maybe something a little more like that. Let's do some cleaning up some edges just to make sure. Now we have a disembodied arm. Doing a heckin' pat on this face. Between those, I would like some sleeves for this, well, a sleeve for this arm at least. So let's come up here for the sleeve. Let's try that again. Try that again. I should be keeping these on separate layers, but I keep forgetting, which seems about standard at this point. Or you could just go for some text to cover up this disembodied arm situation. Do we do like a, I don't know, a Homer Simpson do? Or I'm shaking my head. Or do we go for the sound, like a thwack? And have like a little asterisk situation. I kind of feel like gotta keep it on brand, right? I don't know what to do with the bottom of this arm. It's gonna stay disembodied for now. And I'm gonna pop a save as. Maintain this progress. And then I'm gonna come into here, which is gonna be a struggle bus. Because this one I had to move to make room. Okay. So maybe I know what I'm gonna do. Not something I particularly want to do, but something I can do is save the base and then hide it. Open this one. Let's add in an image and then go and grab that image. Where are you? Base? There. And we move this to fit that a little better. Doesn't gotta be perfect, just close enough. Okay, now we can start work on this. So we're gonna have arms, we're gonna have coffee, we're gonna have a mouth, we got some peepers going on, so we got eyes. Okay, okay. I think we're gonna be starting from top to bottom. Let's come in here and borrow this outline again. obviously gonna need maneuvering, but that's okay. That's workable. I need to hide this. Take a look at whether that's well centered or not. I wanted it to move up, but everything shifted after the fact. And that looks better. We're gonna do white. White. Not spelt with a W at the end. How did I manage that? I suppose they are right next to each other. White. I'm going to grab me some white. And let's try that again. This shows me that we are not central. Interesting. But it looks pretty much... Oh, I know what it is. Here's my issue. My base isn't central. That is not going to help. There we go. Now let's maneuver these a little. Better. Now let's try again, working both sides at the same time. We need a background so I can see what I'm clearing up. So let's do that for now. See how we go on both sides. Okay, I think we're pretty good to clean this up. I think I centered them pretty well. Okay. Now we have cursed image. Everybody's favorite cursed image. Gonna grab this one, grab a circle time, probably go big again. In fact, let's go a little bit bigger. Okay. That was not intended, but interesting nonetheless. In fact, going wide-eyed could be good. Because he's looking at coffee. So it makes sense that he'd go wide-eyed. Bring this back down to a reasonable size again. Colour them in. Still kind of cursed. Now let's grab this one. And see if we can't put some pupils in this before it becomes the Anu sleep paralysis demon. Could go a bit wider, maybe. This is like I don't even want to. Somebody's done some illegal substances in this in this emote. This interesting. Yep, interesting. Could always do some shinies. We don't want to do them on both sides if we're doing shinies. Don't want to double up like that. What we do want to do is duplicate this and have it on the other side mirrored. In fact, let's not drag that over. Let's image mirror layer. No, that's because I said mirrored. I was there like, I have thought of a way to align this easier. Turns out I had not at all figured out a way to do that. So we got some shiny eyes. Let me just put in shiny so I know what they are. I'm gonna add in the mouth, which is just a circle. Just a circle. I hadn't even put a tongue in this, so I don't know. Haven't fully committed to whether there's gonna be a tongue on this or not. So we need 2 for the outline of this. And just pop a circle in here. Maybe maneuver it a little bit. I want to maneuver it based on the base, not the outline though. Yeah, I think that's better. So I want the red, the pink. Okay, so we want, let's zoom out like an idiot. Not the way that you're supposed to. Come in with like a big heckin' 10. And put some colour in there. And then for everything else I can come back down to a 5. And this should be centered enough that I can clean it up like this. Just to be extra sure. Okay. Then we can do some pink. For this I might need to go and grab that moustache that we borrowed earlier. It has shifted because this is why we can't have nice things. Okay, easiest way to align them is going to be to do this. There. Make sure to keep those clean. Are we on the lighter colour? We should be. I am. Let's have a look at where it's going to be in conjunction to everything else. And we can pop a little tongue in here. Okay. Hi, Jeffro. Welcome in. Let's do Jeffro. Ooh, and a drift coming in. Should have a drift one also, if my Nightbot is even awake. I'm not entirely sure it is. It's had very little to do today. I'm gonna be honest. Which is usually a good thing, if I'm honest with you, because a lot of what it does at the moment is deleting spam bots, which I've had like 2 today. But I'm doing all right. I'm just plodding along, trying to get some of these done. So let's hide this. And we have a very interesting face right now because he doesn't actually have his coffee in hand to be looking at like this. But he's very like oh-whoa. He's very oh-whoa right now. He's having a moment, a special moment, quite clearly. Coffee needs to be the bottom layer. But I think we need to get this coffee cup in here. So coffee cup's probably gonna be white. Do we want it to be white? Because it doesn't really matter what color a mug is. Like, there is no set color. I tell you what I do want to do though. I forgot to put some eyeboos on him, so we can do that for sure. I'm gonna come and steal this. Give me the color of your people. In fact, why am I stealing it from there when I've got this down here? No idea. Just not functioning properly today. Let's... Can I have some fixes on these eyeboos? There we go. We'll see how we feel about the eyeboos. Definitely like a shocked look right now, but like an oboe shocked look. If you could combine the two, this is what it looks like. Okay, we gotta get a coffee cup in here. The thing is, what color coffee cup? Do we go for the mint green? Do we go channel colours for coffee cup? Maybe. I'm not happy with the shape that I did for the coffee cup on this. Maybe we should do the arms first. Arms is easier. Infinitely easier. Doing the hands and such. Here are hands. And then underneath hand outlines come arm outlines, which are just, gonna be this tiny little line here, which doesn't have to be perfect. And then one's gonna go under and one's gonna go over, so they want separate colours. One colour for the hands. Like that. And another layer with another colour underneath this one. Just scribble in this part here. And the same on the other side, to be fair. Okay. Then what I need to do is I need to steal some beard, so I can come into somewhere all the way down here, base color, beard, outline, lasso, like a section here and a section here. Like copy and paste it. And then drag that all the way up here. I don't know where it put it. It put it somewhere. No, it didn't, because it's still right here. What the heck? Stop doing this to me. Just do as you're told. You go in here. There we go. God dang. Sometimes moving these parts around is like dealing with children. You have like your eye on one and then the other one is like running away somewhere else. Okay, so I need to align them. So I'm going to do what I did before with the moustache. In fact, I'm probably going to do it like this. Whoa, let's maybe go one side at a time. Seems about right. Put our colours back in. This can come back into here. If it'll do that without disappearing. go between the hands and the arms, and then I can come in and clean up any mess that we made here. Like this. And that should do both sides. Yes, yes, yes. So now we have arms. We just need a coffee cup. Just need a coffee cup. Still got to add BuBubbi to my membership tab. I have no idea what these words mean. Such words make no sense. But we finally got through some of the stuff when it comes to this. So these are like the last 3 emotes that I'm working on right now. But I think we've got potentially 1 more membership badge, because we discussed 4 and then he added 5 and 1 is a star, and it's like fine, but we'll see how we feel about that another time, because I was gonna do, I had an idea for the 5th one. I don't remember the going with the like Mario hats theme. There's the super crown that's like the yellow crown with eyes, that's got like the like toad kind of head to it, and I was gonna change the pink to the turquoise to be his channel colors. Well, that was the idea for the 24-month members, but we still are in discussions. We have creative differences. These things happen. Okay, so now we have a space for a coffee cup. And herein lies the problem of what colour do we make the coffee cup? Like, obviously the interior of it's going to be brown because it's going to be coffee, and it's going to be a dark brown because it's going to be black coffee. I feel like off-white, maybe. But then if we do off-white, we come to the issue again of, if we do off-white, what colour is our outline going to be? Like we did with the thought bubble situation. So if we do... Hello, mouse. You cannot be above the coffee cup. Must be underneath. Thank you. That line is a right wiggle. Okay, so this is a bit messy, but it gets the point across. Here is white coffee cup. It's a huge coffee cup, but that's besides the point. Well, a mug, more shall I say, than a cup. And we could even do... We could even do, like, I don't know, the handle going over one hand. Excuse me, I said one hand. Like maybe, I don't know. But then we need an outline color. I'm gonna label this as handle. Just so I know what I'm looking at. This is off-white. We need an outline color. Let's go somewhere here. No, we can't do white or off-white because of these arms. Okay, so that's writing that off entirely. So do we go channel colors? Do we go? Let's grab this. And on top of this off-white nonsense that we've done, which is patchy at best. And we do both sides. In fact, let's grab a straight line to begin with. Oh, hide this because I'm working in this section. Come and plot myself a nice straight line down here. It'll do the same on both sides. I wish I was better at doing a straight line. Let's try it again. Let's make sure I'm getting a proper angle. 90 degrees, please. No, that's not 90 degrees, excuse me. I know even visually that's not 90 degrees. What the heck? Let's try that again. That's close to 90 degrees. Okay, so I was on the right track that this is much wider up here than I've made it down here. That's better. That's better. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's put some curvies on some of these bits. Put a bottom on that. Oh dear. this is where we start struggle busing. I've got it on 5 predictive to try and help me get some cleaner lines, and it's probably struggle busing harder than I am. Okay. Bottom line done. Can I duplicate this? I wanna bring up here. And then do same again. Except this time. Oh, that didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Hello? Put it up here. And then this time I want to rotate it. Whole 180. Even though apparently this application doesn't know its degrees. Pop it up there. So here is the outline of the mug. And let's go whole like 45. Make it real bright. And fill that in. Oh, we got a smelly bot. Nightbot, are you gonna do your job? Or is this one that I have missed? Ah, you have moved the positioning of the dot. I see you. Okay, let me go and edit that on the fly right now. That's something we can do. We can fix that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse you. So let's come into where I've done they. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's so jerky, so silly. Let's copy that. Go all the way to the top. Enter down. Paste her in. And remove the dots. Okay, and then submit that. And it will delete you. Oh, it got the other one. Okay, let's Gonna have to manually remove this one, which is okay. Still works for me. And do a heckin' report. Okay, much better. Much better. Okay, now I can continue with what I was doing, which is cleaning up some lines, which I should probably do on this. Okay, so here is a mug. It does exist. Now, on top of this colour, but under the lines, I want a brown, a nice rich brown. Okay. In fact, do we want it going into his mouth? That could also be an option. Problem is, the shape of this cup is bugging me still. I'm gonna undo everything that I have done. I'm gonna try again. Let's steal me this green colour back. Let's try again. Let's do an oval this time. I'm gonna start on the cusp of the mouth and do it like this. And maybe shuffle it down a bit. And then we can duplicate and shuffle down even more for the bottom. Okay, we have an invisible cylinder. Although I kind of want these to be the other way around so I know which one's top and which one's bottom. And then between those, we can make some lines. They're not aligned. Interesting. Maybe the way we should do this is we should do the straight lines with the ruler. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to move you. Have we got the correct angle? Probably not. There we go. It's all the way over here. Come out with... Oh, I can't do predictive and this? Okay, interesting. And do a line. From top to bottom, basically. Okay. We have some lines. How many times am I gonna do this? Then, on the top, we're gonna go for an oval. I don't want that on this. I'm gonna use this point here as my guide and join it to these lines. Okay. Even though they're not exactly where they're going to be, probably going to erase them down so they're not all the way up here. There. Now I can come in here, clean this up. Okay, then we can duplicate this and take that duplication down here and we can move it to the bottom. Maybe not quite that though. Maybe a little bit further up. Say there. Come in here and clean up this. Oh, we got another bait. The bot is bruising its way through these bots today. Okay. We have a cylinder. Now I can erase this inside line. Okay. Okay. There. Now underneath all of that outline, we can go in here and make this like 45 and do some colouring. And fill that in. Okay. I'm happier with it already, which is a good sign. Realizing that on the green screen, this mug that I'm drawing would disappear. It would be Invisimug. I am going to take the time to report this spam bot though, as always. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. On top of that colour, we're gonna go back in for our brown. Nice rich brown. Up in here somewhere. Maybe we go for another oval. Let's drag that down. Nope. Can we? No. Apparently we cannot do that way. Not gonna... Something like this. Fill that in. Whoa. I need to learn to stop spamming that because it makes it really go wild. Clean up this. So there is the coffee. Good. Now, I don't know if we're going to have a pattern on the front of the cup. And do we want a handle situation, which would have to go over here? Okay. Let's try the handle in this colour. In fact, you know what? I think it might be easier if I do it like this. So let's say this is the bottom where it attaches to the mug. Okay, I'm gonna need some corrective on for the rest of it apparently. I know that some of these details are not going to be picked up, but I know they're there. And it'd bother me if they weren't done, at least attempted to be done properly. Let's go like a whole 10 and just... I don't hate it just being the darker colour if I'm honest. Okay. So if we're going to do it like that, do we do the pattern on it in this colour too? I might actually make the inside of this slightly lighter. I'm going to, let's go this kind of shape. I want to move it across, because if this is a handle, our pattern's going to be over here somewhere. Let's colour that in, and then I want to come in with the eraser, say this is the top and this is the bottom, and watch me hate this every time and do like a coffee bean. Something like this. I've got a coffee bean. I do want to change this colour slightly. I think it needs to be a little lighter. We go like a whole 15. Yeah, I think we do. Okay. So we now have a coffee mug. We have the open mouth. We got the owo eyes. Do we want to keep the eye boos? I'm thinking no. And do we want to keep the shinies? I mean, we could do some less shinies maybe. Yeah, let's come in here and let's come off of that. Maybe get rid of this one. Make them a little less shiny. Because this one's probably not gonna come through anyway. Okay. Let's grab a white. I'm already on 10. That was not circular. Let's try this one. Okay. Eye boos are still a no. I think the shinies do give it something. I think maybe it's a little bit too much. Let's redo this layer completely. Let's start fresh. Try this one. Try it the other way. I don't know. Could even do them up the opposite way. If I can get them to sit right. Probably not. I mean, I like them like that best. So there's that. I'm gonna come in here and do a little something something. Come in with a 30 and a little bit of predictive and just do a line. Not gotta be anything crazy. Just a line, something in there. Because it feels very flat. I'll also do something similar on this. Let's grab this. And let's go all the way up to like 70. Whoa, no, 70 is too much. At least go to a 60. Why does it look so much more blue than green? So 50 looks fine. How about 55? 55 looks so much more blue. Just something to make it look a little more rounded. Let's just give it a little squiggle. Okay, Predictive had some other ideas about that, but I don't hate it. Oh, I am doing it on the wrong layer though. No, I was going to say you're not going to lock me into that decision. I was about to be real mad. Just a little squiggle. We'll leave it as a squiggle. It'll do. It'll do. Absolutely none of these have been in the file where they're supposed to be. I didn't realise until now. Which is great. Means I have to manually move them all over. Oh, which is always problematic. Yep, as one disappears, let's undo that and try again. Okay, there's the coffee. So we can do hide this, and we can do a save as. Let's save our progress first, and then we can do a PNG and call it coffee. Do okay, and I think we're gonna call that a day for the time being. So we got 3 done, all 3 done. The obviously edits won't be done on stream because they're like going back and forth and all of that nonsense. Our face palm is disembodied, but we'll have to deal with that at some other point. We have a disembodied arm. We'll see what we can do about that another time. Right now, who do we got to raid? Don't really have any options. We got Jetly. And we're pretty quiet in here right now. So I think actually we're gonna leave it for today. Nonetheless, thank you all ever so much for joining me at any point today. Thank you for the 7 likes on the stream. Thank you to anybody subscribed, whether our notifications let me know or not. I still appreciate you. Link for the Discord down in the description if you are 13 years or older. Please feel free to come join us over there. Come have a chat, show us your artwork. I'd love to see it. And there is also a link for some other artwork collections that I have done, like a little an art gallery, if you will, both in the Discord and in the description. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye bye.